Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Minri. Hi, Olia. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Oilcat. Hi, Asher. Look at me nearly forgetting today was a streaming day again. I forgive you. It's okay. Murder. Yes, Minri. What is your question? Lay it on me. What add-on do you use for multi-chat? There's a guy that I found on YouTube, and I don't remember his name, and he wrote it. He makes a lot of streaming tutorials. And that's all I can remember. He made the same double title updater that I use. Was it Nutty? Yes, it was! It was Nutty. Thanks for remembering for me, Henry. Oh my gosh, a gnome emote. That's crazy. So, you may have noticed the title. And, I was pretty proud of it. Seriously sleep-starved Stardew. Huh, gnome. That relies on StreamerBot, I think. Yes, it do. I do use StreamerBot. Speaking of which, I should get the YouTube chat pulled up just in case somebody's over there. Just in case someone's over in the YouTube realms for some strange reason. They're not. Okay, good. I've never played Stardew. Would highly recommend. It's a great game. It's also autumn, which means this is the month of Abigail's birthday, which means we're getting married. Looking for a multi-chat add-on because I can use on Linux. Oh, I see. Anyway, the reason that I am seriously sleep-starved is because yesterday I went out and took pictures for that band again. The spirits are very happy today. Okay. That means we should mine or we should fish. We could mine to get to the bottom of the mines and get more amethyst for Abigail. Or we could fish to try to catch the fall variants of the fish. So we'll have to see. Anyway, I went with them and I helped them take pictures. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was like reorganizing my farm. It's gonna be so pretty. Maybe I should go to the mines to get stone and maybe even clay that I can use to make paths. Speaking of Stardew, I'm starting my modded Stardew playthrough on Tuesday. Oh, that's so exciting! You have like a list of mods? I'm sadly a Harvest Moon player. I played the remake of the Harvest Moon game that was on GameCube. There's nothing sad about that. I've heard those are great games. Very similar to Stardew, but that's okay. Artistic inspiration, you know, and all that. Band update.
Blue Extras says lately, I've been asking myself this question.
Asher's on YouTube
Did I
chat.
pick all these flowers just so I could bang the entire town? Why don't I just settle down and pick one honey? I don't need this. In fact, I spend all my time running around giving people gifts twice a week to avoid choosing one person. Why is that? Why do I work so hard to increase my slam rate? Why do I have the desire to cave dive dimes and duplicate my genes? Is it easier T?
Is it easier T? And then it cuts off. Is it easier to just choose one? Our neighbor's not useful for anything else? That's how that ends. My answer is yes. I like choosing one. Monogamy for the win. But also, you can date everybody if you just carry around a rabbit's foot. Currently it's just like aesthetic stuff, so no real gameplay changes. I see. Asher's teleporting around between chats. Anyway. I went and helped them take pictures. And it was exhausting. I left yesterday morning. I woke up at 8, I think. And then drove to their place to be there at 10. I might open all of these at Clint's, actually. And then we packed everything up into the moving van. All of the materials and equipment for the performance. And then we drove 2 hours, and we spent the entire day setting up the stage for the performance. And then they performed, and I spent the first 2/3 of it. It was from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So it was, Penny cutscene. Or George cutscene, depending on how you slice it. So I spent 5 hours just like walking around taking pictures and videos. Like, more like running around. And the last third of that was wrangling drunk people. Because everyone got really wasted and they were like spilling drinks on the equipment. And like jumping on each other's backs and tearing up the call sheets. And so they finished at 2 a.m. And then we tore down all the sound equipment. Got everything ready so that we could pick it up with the trailer the next morning. And then we went to our dinky little hotel that we rented. And it was locked. They locked... I see Minri in YouTube chat. They locked the hotel. So, like, we had a room, but we couldn't get in. So we were stuck outside. And we, like, did laps around the building trying to find a way in. There's no key cards for us to get in. And then my buddy in the band just went around pulling on all of the doors. And one of them opened up. And so we got in that way. But we were very not impressed that we were about to sleep outside in the snow. And then we woke up early this morning, so I got like 3 hours of sleep, hence me being super sleep deprived because I think we went to bed at 4 a.m. This was like 4:30 by the time I went to sleep. And then we woke up at 7:30 to have the complimentary breakfast, which was really bad. They gave us, it's more like they leave the food out and you go and get it, right? And the food is expired. And then we drove back to where we had the concert and we packed everything up. And then we had to drive back to the city. And then we had to put away everything in the U-Haul. And we put it in a storage locker. Then we had to give the U-Haul back. Then we had to drive back to where I was parked. Then I drove myself home. And that was at like 4 p.m. Like 2 hours ago. So I'm exhausted. I had 3 hours of sleep. I've done nothing but wrestle drunk people, take pictures and videos, and set up heavy equipment for 2 days. So, all that is to say, if I'm a little slow on the upkeep, if I'm a little silly, or goofy, or quiet, it's because my soul is in 2 pieces, and I need 8 hours rest for them to rejoin as one. Thank you for the hydrate in the stretch, Henry. Good way to kick it off. And also there's a cat in my lap. I am very happy to be home though. Oh my gosh, that was so exhausting. Water. I have to stop myself or else I'm gonna chug my entire water bottle. With cabin moves, you can make the path straight now. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna do that. Also, prediction. Am I gonna marry Abigail today? You never know. I hope they're paying you well. I could be on Twitch. Oh, I see you guys fighting in YouTube chat. /TP YouTube chat, and then you can fight. This is the one chat. This is the evil fucked up penny scene. They better paying you. They better be paying you well. Well, the thing is, I haven't gotten paid yet, so I don't know how well they're paying me. But I will say, when they told me the numbers they were making, like how much they were getting paid for every event, I was surprised at how high it was. So I don't think I'm gonna be paid as much as the band members, because they've been there for way longer, and they're actually playing music, and I'm just taking pictures, and I'm new, so I'm not expecting much, and that's okay, but getting money is nice. Did you even go to church today? I didn't! I'm gonna go to hell! Oh! Gonna sleep well tonight? Yeah, I am. Milkman Gaming! Welcome in, Milkman! I love that name. Plays Stardew. Oh crap, I forgot to drop off the milk at that one house. Runs over, drops it off, comes back. Yay, more Stardew. It's been so long I've lost most of my sub emojis. Aw. Oh, okay, bye, Olia. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. How many hearts do you have? I have 9 hearts with Abigail. Or, unless you're asking me as a human being. I think I have 1, but I've never checked. So I might have 2. Because I have that much love to give. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. That gives the same energy as I am the sand guardian. Guardian of the sand. Poseidon quivers before him. Project is crazy rigged, by the way, because when you propose the ceremony's in 2 days. When it says today, that means this stream, not this day in Stardew Valley. It's not rigged, it's a prediction. I can't see the stream, Sag. Skill issue? Also, welcome in, Sarah. I hope you're doing well. If you have 2 hearts, you're a Time Lord? Oh, that would suck. I hope I'm not a Time Lord. I really don't want to be a Time Lord.
Asherat says, oh yeah, I got the first chapter of Ntaz out yesterday, which I'm very excited about. Working on the 2nd chapter now, and then after that it's all new content, which is crazy.
New content.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
There it is.
They locked me in your room.
My
your room was
room?
rubber and
Ow!
filled with rats.
That hurts.
Your rats make me crazy. Crazy?
I don't have rats.
I was crazy once. You locked me in your room. Your
my
room was
doesn't
rubber
even lock.
and filled with rats. Your
You're
rats make me
gaslighting
crazy.
me.
Crazy. Whoa.
Whoa. Crazy, 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 crazy. Ah. My high school bowling team gets to go to the state tournament since today we got 3rd place. That's awesome. Congratulations, Milkman. I hope you bowl those balls down with all the milk you have in your bones. The highest place I've ever gotten was 7th? Oh, wow. Well, then, very good job. Okay, then the rigged is crazy rigged because today wasn't specified on in-game. Skill issue. I had to pop out the stream to watch. Fair. Why don't you want to be a Time Lord? Because don't they live forever? That sucks. It should have said this stream. I demand compensation. Demand these nuts. And sorry, that was rude, Dex. And I hadn't bowled for a while. Month before the tournament. Oh, whole month, probably. Whole month before the tournament earlier today. I'm super scared for it. Don't be scared. You're gonna kill it. You get those strikes. Get a turkey. Do you want an update on me? I'd say yes, but James, I know you're gonna make us wait to the last 1 minute of stream when I'm already raiding. So what if I just say no? What if I'm like, nuh-uh? Isn't heaven eternal life, though? Dex, it's too early for this shit. I'm playing cute farming game. Stop. Stop. Someone get the spray bottle. Dex, go to the timeout corner. The Time Lord in this economy? They just live a lot longer than humans and can regenerate 12 times. Yeah, but like you have to see everybody that you love die. That sucks. Nothing too good yet. James, if you want to give us an update, absolutely feel free. We'd be thrilled. Unless they too are Time Lords. But that means that I can only love other Time Lords. Is Abigail a Time Lord? That's the real question. Okay, what is George's voice? I made him really old.
How am I gonna reach that letter in the back?
And Penny hears him from 1,000 yards away. An anime sprints toward him. Naruto run. Here, let me help you, Mr. Molnar. His last name is Molnar? Gross. And she pushes him out of the way and then grabs the mail. There you go. Look how cute she is. Look at her cute little face. She's adorable.
I could have done it myself. I can certainly move around on my own. How feeble do you think I am?
Hi! I've been here the whole time, watching you from behind a bush. Hayden, you were watching us? I was. You did a kind thing there, Penny. I was. You should have asked instead of assuming that George wanted help. I'm just taking a walk, minding my own business. I think it's whatever. She was trying to do something nice. Maybe she didn't do it in the best way, but the... Ah! How dare you! My face! But I'm gonna say you should have asked instead of assuming George wanted help because Dex is here, and Dex is probably gonna yell at me if I don't pick that one. Oh, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Molnar. It was rude what I did. Yeah! That's right! Penny, you suck!
No, I'm sorry, miss. I shouldn't have gotten so angry.
Yeah, that's right, George. You suck! You guys both suck. Moral of the story, don't help anyone with their mail. That's a you problem.
It was actually very kind of you to help me out.
No, Penny sucks. That's okay, Mr. Molnar. I understand. No, Penny, George sucks. I don't think you're understanding the situation. You guys both stink. It must be difficult to grow old. Yeah, is that not an option? Can I just go true lol and then walk away? I'd rather not think about it. It's just a different part of life. That's why we should respect our elders. I'd rather die young. Let's make the most of tonight, cause I'm gonna kill you. It's just a different part of life. You get to, like, play Mario Kart all day at the nursing home. You're right. We shouldn't ignore the reality of aging. I guess the sooner we come to terms with our mortality, the more time we can spend really living in the here and now. Yeah, except, check this out. It pulls out a gun. You won't have to worry about it. Well, it was interesting talking to you, Hayden. I should go. Yeah, it was really interesting seeing you too as well. Bye, I hope you have an interesting day. Moral of the story, don't grab people. But, like, if they're in a wheelchair and you're used to helping them, it's probably second nature to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab the wheelchair and help you. It's like a human looking at bug. Bugs have bug friends, but to a human, their lives are very short. Well, I got the April situation confirmed because my sister doesn't respect her friend's privacy. James, Stay away from April. How many times do we have to tell you, old man? Hello, Potman. I see those push-ups, and I'm not gonna do them. I'm just kidding. I probably have to. It might just be because I have my volume low, but I swear I heard you say Mario fart. Shush, Milkman. That's between you and me. If George was used to penny helping, sure. Yeah, that's true. Also, my sister said that she would tell April that I have no feelings for her. I feel like a dick for not doing it myself. What? None of this should have happened. April has a partner. End of story. Everything is April's fault. If she is flirting with you and trying to get close to you when she has a partner, that's her problem. You're good, James. You're fine,
Alanix
bro.
says, "Oh, Aiden, you're such a fool. You're the most intellectual, dishonest hack ever. Your stories have more holes in theme than an Alex Jones conspiracy theory. Well, Alanix will never be fooled by your rambunctious deeds. Wahaha, Demid Slayer."
I'm sorry, you think Alex Jones are conspiracies? I drank the gay frog water. Bruh, how can he stay away from April? It's April for another week or two. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wah! Okay. Potman, I don't think you were here when I said that I only got 3 hours of sleep and have had like 2 incredibly exhausting days, and there's a cat on my lap. So it's actually really rude that you redeemed those push-ups, but because I'm such a good guy, I'm gonna do them anyway. So I just have to kick the cat out of my lap. Makes it even better. What are you, a sadist? You don't like cats? Huh? You drank a gay frog? No. I drank the chemicals that they're putting in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. That's an Alex Jones quote, for anyone who's unfamiliar. You guys are just gonna think that I'm crazy. Also, April's in a very toxic relationship. Still in a relationship, but also I feel bad. This is literally April's problem. Does it suck that she's in a toxic relationship? Yes. Is it your responsibility to get somebody else out of a toxic relationship? Nope. That's not how that works. You're good, man. You're in the clear. Don't be guilty. Don't feel guilty. It's just that simple. The boom, problem solved. You're welcome. I'm gonna do 10 push-ups now. Holy. This is the worst. Oh, 1. Goodness gracious. Just give me a second. My muscles are in a lot of pain. Oh, I have to do 10 of these? That's such a high I can hear that. I know you just redeemed the "you died" thing. Oh, man. Can I do them on my knees? 2. I hope this is entertaining. Actually, you know what? I hope it's not. I hope you're all bored out of your minds. 3. Because then you maybe won't do this anymore. Don't do this to me. 4. Holy guacamole, free holies, Inspector. 5. I need a break. Oh. Oh, this is the worst. I have been more tired, but not much. Okay. I'm just gonna rip them out 5 real quick. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5 more makes 10. Oh. Ow. No more. That sucked. At least, lucky for you, my cat hasn't left. She can still sit on my lap. Oh. That was bad. Ugh. Where am I in chat? Oh, we're talking about sports. Yeah, guys, this is I am now a sports commentator. I think the Celtics have a better chance of winning against the Patriots. Ew. Oh my gosh. I thought my cat was covered in vomit. It's guacamole. How did you get into the guacamole? Hang on, I need to wipe her off. Just give me a second. Why are you covered in guac? Girl, clean yourself. Bathe. You're a cat. You can do that with your tongue. Why are you content with guacamole on your skin? Okay, she's leaving. She's mad at me. Feel the guac on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. If you're a good person, you wait for the cat to move and then do the push-ups, is never gonna happen. And don't try to deflect this on me. This is Paw Man's fault. So that's what happens. Turned out the gay frog water works on people too. Nah, it didn't work on me. It just made me a little weirder. It turned me gay too. April needs to figure it out. Don't flirt while in a relationship. If one cheats to go to you, they will cheat on you. Sleepy Aiden kind of fun. Sleepy Aiden kind of sleepy. I feel like I'm mean when I'm tired, but I think it's just because I'm goofing. I'm razzing. That line can't be uncrossed. Magic are beating the Pistons right now. Wizards in Minecraft be like. I feel like no one here would agree on what my takes on what cheating is. Dude wants to do girl push-ups. Make him plank for a minute. Can we play a game in chat? I don't exercise enough. What do we do if streamer passes out on stream? Do we collectively throw TNT at him? Is that Minry? What's your take? And does it straight for Barty Stinsons? Also have a redeem idea. I call my bestie, and then you guys call 911. Equally as concerning. What are we talking about? Hi, Small. I see you in chat. Fully forgot his take. I think flirting while in a relationship is fine and open communication means any boundaries are defined by the couple and not society. Gay frog chemicals are what made Aiden fruity. That makes mostly sense. However, flirting while in a relationship is only okay if it was previously discussed. You are mean, but like in a gay way. It's nice. Is it a compliment? I don't know what to do with any of this information. Frogs be gay, this is true. So true, bestie. Hi, Small, good to see ya. From now on, I shall suffer with Aiden. When Aiden does push-ups / squats / crunches, I do them too. / half joking. What do you mean half joking? You're gonna do a half push-up? You're gonna do half of the push-ups? Might lurk a minute to rest my eyes. I have a vision-wise headache from staring at my tablet screen too long. Absolutely. You can listen to the stream as nice ASMR. How about while we play the game, while Aiden plays Stardew? Yeah, I forgot that's what we were doing. Well, look, I'm opening geodes, guys. It's a bear. Bear right? Bar right? I got a shake. Well, then shake. If you need to so badly. I'm just kidding. What kind of shake did you get? I had chocolate. Shouldn't have, but I did it anyways. Story of my life. I did that too today, actually. I got home, and there was a coffee crisp on the counter. Coffee crisps are delicious. And I was like, hey mom, is that for me? And she was like, yes. And I was like, thanks mom, you're the best. And then I ate it. And it was yummy. Even though I'm trying not to eat as much sugar. But there was a chocolate bar. Hi Harvey. Have you been going into the mines, hey Dan? It's a dangerous place. I recommend against it. Yeah, well, here's an apple. Look, ooh, an apple. Ooh. Here's the apple for today. Now get out of here. I like how it's like Gunther can tell you more. Whoops. Gunther can tell. Ow! Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate to the museum. Oh, I guess that's what it's like when we like discover what the description is. I was gonna say, he literally never tells us anything. He's just like, get me more stuff. Buy me more jewelry. Honey, do you like my new shoes? You are a chair, darling. I can dream, Harold. Is that a slime? No, I'm actually hallucinating. Hi, Lewis. Luris. I'm glad our town was able to get Dr. Harvey. I thought it said get rid of Dr. Harvey. I was like, Lewis, what the frick? The timing of his arrival was impeccable. I was seizing on the table. When our previous doctor announced his retirement, we weren't sure if we'd all have to start commuting for medical care. Yeah, okay, dude. That's really cool. I really needed to hear that. Anyway, never talk to me again, please. Bye! Where's Abigail? Oh, I've already given her gifts this week. I should talk to her. But I'm too busy. I'm too busy in the mines, baby. It's all about the mines. We're in the mines, baby. Let's go mines. It's all about the mines. I don't need all of this food. I'm gonna put some of this food in there. And my fishing rod. And my watering can, and my scythe, and my axe, and my bow, and my sword. Yeah. Listening to stream while playing Pal World. Based Pal World is really fun. And also, there's the characters in it are cute. You can make cute characters, so that makes it a good game. That's all it takes. I got a chocolate shape. Significant other added chocolate syrup also. A double chocolate shake. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. It's dark chocolate, so better for you, but I try to stop eating around 8. Oh, yeah! I'm supposed to do that, too. And I'm also having caffeine after 4 p.m. So, hashtag YOLO, hashtag frugal, hashtag living my best life, hashtag doctors don't tell me what to do. Oh, dang it, I exceeded the limit of hashtags. Do you want to hear my redeem idea? Sure, go for it. It's a new day and the stream predict didn't give out rewards yet. SMH, my head, shaking my head. What are we talking about? World War II person or the plague? Is this the game? Aiden gives us compliments and not just because I'm lonely. You redeem channel points and I have to say something nice? And what if I can't say, what if I have nothing nice to say? Am I not supposed to not say anything at all? If you have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. That's the old adage. And that's why I'm so quiet all the time. You guys know me, I'm very silent. They call me Aiden the silent. because of my lack of speaking. Got his ass. Boom shakalaka. Boom boom firepower. Rock. Rock. I wanna rock and rock all night. And rock every day. Rock. Gonna rock and rock. Also the people in the band were like, when we were doing some practicing, I was singing along. And they were like, hey, you have a nice voice. You should, and you play piano. You should be part of the band. And you should pick a song and sing. And I was like, okay, that makes me kind of nervous, but actually could be fun. And so they do a lot of like folksy rock and bluegrass music. And I was like, all right, this would be a little bit different. But what if I sang Huey Lewis in the News, Hip to Be Square? And everyone in the band was like, what's that? And I was like, are you crapping on my house today? How have you never heard of Huey Lewis in the News? And how have you never heard of It's Hip to Be Square? I used to be a renegade. I used to fool around. And they're like, what is this? I'm like, what do you only listen, like, the only music you're allowed to listen to is yourself playing the fiddle? What's going on? I don't understand. I think that's a piece of music that, if you haven't heard it in your life, you should. Everyone should be experienced to that. That should be exposed to everyone. I think exposed was the word I was looking for, not experienced. But it doesn't matter because I'm sleepy. So this stream is a wash. And it's like I'm not even here. What I could have just been like, hey guys, I only got 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm not functional. I'm just gonna skip stream or maybe push it to tomorrow or something. But then I said no. Because I have a schedule. I am a man on a mission with a plan. And so here we are. Hello? Thank you. I was supposed to be super lucky, and yet I'm waiting all this time, and still no ladder. Barrel. Die, barrel. Perish. Rock. Rock. These rocks are bad, but the shiny rocks are good. You see these rocks? These are good rocks. Those are the ones you want. These rocks here, good rocks. This rock, bad rock. Bad rock. That was a bad guy. And now I killed him and he turned into a ladder. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's a natural phenomenon. The ladderization of creatures. It's freaking bats. No, it's no longer freaking bats. Ow! My head. That hurts. Charlie, I'm out of energy. I'm so sleepy. This is the amount of energy that I have in Stardew Valley is how much energy I have in real life. 15 energy. And it's 7:30, which is just enough time to go say hi to Abigail. Abigail. Go at my girlfriend. Why would you put your ass in a chest? Well, that's a silly question. I feel like it's self-explanatory. Ah, I forgot all my tools at the mine. It's a week until Abigail's birthday. Maru wants seaweed. Sucks to suck. Abigail. Where are you? What the frick? She's not home. What? She's where I was. I bet she came looking for me. She's like, I haven't talked to my boyfriend today. He's probably killing creatures in the mines. Hi, Sebastian. I was this close to moping in bed the entire day. Kinda wish I had now. You're depressed. Go get medicated. You silly bean. You absolute goober. Oh! Ah! You! Did I tell you? I finally beat Prairie King. Took long enough, huh? Then it starts over in hard mode. Getting past the first level of that is my new project. Ha! You're so cute. Yay, video games! I love video games! I'm gonna definitely start a Power World server when it fully comes out. 1,000 points for the compliment. The only mods I use for Power World is Lamball costume and all Pal Sphere are purchasable. I haven't actually played enough to like know the ins and outs of it. You feel? I like started to figure out how the game works and everything and got that down. That's about as far as I went. My inventory is a mess. I gotta clean this up. That goes here. That goes here. That goes here. Good. Home time. Never thought I'd simp for damn cookie characters, but here we are. What? Are you into Cookie Run Kingdom, Small? If you got no compliments, then I refund. That's really funny. I like that. I was about to hear his opinion on my idea, and these freaking ads. I'm burning everything down. I'm cool, calm, collected. I'm back. Welcome back. I'm EP. Were you saying about the chat before ads started? I don't remember. I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I don't think he even knows ads happen. He's been rambling. Yeah. So about complimenting. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. Toys R Us is still in business. Pog. We need to bring back physical keyboards. Pog. In the US, it is still available online and in Canada. Yes, we have a Toys R Us in the city near us. And I went there to buy my very first Magic the Gathering Commander set. We want old and new tech. Looks like I'm moving to Canada the moment I move out. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome here. We need more milkmen in this country. And I'm always saying that. Cookie Run Kingdom! Yay! Small Sarah is, and I say this lovingly, obsessed with Cookie Run Kingdom. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of South, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience burrito while watching this program? Not me, I finished them before I started. Shame on you! You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rug. Is that the recipe? Okay, turns off TV, makes wash rug burritos, gets fiber. Now listen up, once you've tried my fresh rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. Okay. Spirits are somewhat annoyed, whatever. And I'm somewhat annoyed with them. How does it feel? Sucks to suck, spirits. Corn! Cornbread. 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 I gotta put all this stuff away. I got too much shit on me. Have you guys seen I Think You Should Leave? That's what that's from. Eggplants! Eggplants! What a weird name. Eggplants. No, it doesn't. Egg hatches. Silly. I'd only go to Canada to hunt down Aiden. Can't believe we'd let them be a country. You didn't let us. We beat you in the War of 1812, fool. Canada's never lost a war. I don't know why that's something I'm proud of. War's not good. You have to promise not to take anything I say seriously, okay? Okay, deal. Except that we did actually win the War of 1812. You guys lost. How does it feel? This just did VTuber starts war between Canada and the US. Some people I know got me into it. That's how it always goes. That's how the Gamba addiction starts. Okay, it's Sunday. I can give my precious a gift. I shouldn't call her that unironically. I'm giving Gollum energy. I could fish? No, you know what? Because it's bad luck day today, I should organize my farm, fam. I subjected Aiden to lore dump in Cookie Run Kingdom. The lore sounds cool, though. I was interested. I should make a PowerPoint in League of Legends lore. That would be really funny. I would watch that. How to Train Your Dragon needs to be brought back? Yeah. Sarah doesn't like Hutataid. I thought it was fine. I don't know. It became a cult series with like a huge following, and part of me was like, oh, I guess I wasn't expecting that. Like, they were good movies, sure, but I feel like a lot of the best movies that have a cult following is because they did something new, like Star Wars, which is like a brand new universe with new rules and like a kind of magic and everything. How to Train Your Dragon is just like Vikings. What if Vikings but dragons? And it, like, the movies are really good, don't get me wrong. I don't think they were bad by any means. But, I just wasn't expecting them to turn into cult classics. I'm gonna go talk to Robin, and, oh no. Nope. I already did that. So I can move my path. Oopsies, I forgot. Salty Dog, welcome in. Hi Aiden, hope you're doing well. Give war a chance. Just try it at least once. You never know until you try. Maybe war is great. What if you're good at it? What if that's your calling? War. Bonk, 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 bonk. Didn't really like the third one. It's a bit more out there, but the first two TV series were good. That could be nostalgia. I liked How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know what Dex is on about. Oh, Dex is gaslighting again. Ah, I see, I see. Unfortunately, that is really funny. Oh, yeah. You know, what's something popular that everybody likes? You know, pizza? My sister hates pizza. Biggest pizza hater right here. We need to get rid of the Mario Galaxy movie. Heard it wasn't that good. I also heard that. Tries to make a cult, makes a cult classic instead. It's good story-wise, just horrible when it comes to pacing. Let's watch the third movie then. Aiden, what is something you think we should bring back? I think we should bring back calculating.
Asherat says bread.
Bread. I don't know. You guys know this TV series No Ordinary Family? It was about a family that found out they had superpowers. That was cool. Bring that back. That was a good show. It got canceled right as it was getting good. Bring that show back. Has he said how he feels about complimenting us, but I suddenly become deaf each time? I don't remember. But, the redeems are crazy enough as is. I don't know if I would survive that. Can't ask the poor guy when he's drunk, tired. Thank you, Minri. My defender. My shield. For some reason, Stardew Valley is slightly stressful to me, trying not to lose track of multiple things while on a time limit, while Factorio is relaxing. We have very opposite opinions on the matter, which is fine. There is no time limit in Stardew Valley. You can take 100 years to do one thing and nothing changes. Whereas Factorio is like, you know, oops, I put this conveyor belt down wrong and now everything is broken and all my iron is going to waste. Very stressful. Never finished the second series, got distracted. Aiden, what's a candy or snack you think should be brought back? Goody rings! They got rid of goody rings! They took my freaking... They took my eyes! They took my freaking eyes! No, they took away my goody rings! I miss them! Dad's cookies goody rings. They took them away from me and I'm sad. You can move farm up to line up with path. Oh, this. Yeah, so true. So true. You right, I could do that. Also, can you move the greenhouse or nah? Because in my map, this goes like this, and then it goes down one, and then lines up with this. So I've done something wrong. But that's okay. Chat, too fast. So, goody rings is a snack we need to bring back. We also need to bring back the Prime Age of anime and get rid of almost all reincarnation animes. There's good anime coming out these days, though. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. Although we do have to wait for Demon Slayer, don't we? My optimizer brain screams when I forget to plant corn on the right day. I guess that's fair. Hi, Garen! How are you? I meant like the stable or the coop. Oh. Bring back Prime Subway? Oh, true! No, bring back Tim Hortons before they change the recipe. Bring back Tim Hortons when the donuts were good. Greenhouse, that's what it was. I think so, but I don't know if you can move before you unlock it. You can? Okay. Greenhouse can be moved only after it's repaired. Who said that they're wrong? Isekai anime are great. Poor guy, he's getting a headache from all these words. My eyes are still going the wrong direction. I haven't... Carl in the house? Isn't it Corey in the house? And didn't Corey do some horrible things? Too many words from my brain. Amen. Tim Hortons. R.I.P. Timmies. May they double in peace. Except they're not. They're doubling, and it makes me want to cry because it's bad now. I said 90% of them because a lot of them just last for 12 episodes. Yes, Corey. I miss Tim Hortons. Aiden is so Canadian. Tim Hortons, jeez. You guys don't understand. Tim Hortons in its prime was actually so freaking yummers. It was so freaking good. And then they hecked it all up. They changed the recipe. And made it freaking nasty. So sad. This is supposed to come down, and I don't care about all this grass anymore. Your ass is grass. Your grass is ass. And I move this down, and then it connects with the walkway that's supposed to be down here that doesn't exist. But I think it's supposed to go like right across. I think it's supposed to go here. And then, can I just... I hate grass. Grass should never have been invented. Who came up with grass? We should plant clovers instead. Plant clover. Save the world. My final message. Change the world. Okay, and farm done. Doesn't it look great? I also miss fruit. Also, we need to get rid of 90% of the animes where they become extremely overpowered in the first 12 seconds of the series starting. Yeah. Unless it's for comedic purposes, in which case that's good. I like it. I approve. It's thumbs up. I loved going to Timmy so much as a kid. Me too. I would always get the double chocolate donut, and it was so freaking delicious. And they wrecked it. Probably putting cyanide in it. They're putting the chemicals in the donuts that turn the freaking frogs gay. I've cracked the code. I'd like to solve the puzzle. Well, I need to give Abigail a gift. Sweet pea. Because she's a sweet pea. Then they got bought out by the Americans. Streamer hates grass. Me when I'm a water type Pokemon. So true. So true, Dex. Me when I'm a normal type Pokemon. Oh, don't fight me. Clover instead of grass would make mowing non-existent. It's actually so good. I want to do it. Too large amount of bass? No. Because I don't want to. Aiden, I'm sleepy. Yeah. You and me both. Amen to that. Where is my wife? I mean... my girlfriend. What's she doing all the way over there? Girlfriend. I have a flower for you, girlfriend. Oh my gosh. Guys. When I was taking pictures for the band, a girl asked me if I wanted her number. I am Wukong. I have a shameless gummy snack. Literally, the name is Shameless, and I love them. Also, they are peaches. Peaches gummy snacks on top. Hard to beat them. Peaches, 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 peaches. Welcome back, Onyx. Yeah, right? Weren't the double chocolates so good? I miss my wife, Tails. Did you give her your number? No. Can I tell you guys the story? You guys are gonna be like, Aiden, you have no game. I'm gonna be like, yeah. Why do you think I play Stardew Valley? To live out my fantasies. Hi, Abigail. What are you doing down here? Oh! I didn't even need to give her a gift. She just likes talking to me that much. What should I do tonight? I was thinking about dyeing my hair again. What do you think? I think this is a test. And I should say I like your hair just the way it is. But also she'd look good in any of these. But I'm gonna say, I like your hair just the way it is. Of course that's what you'd say. What? What? Oh, okay, we still have 10 hearts. I thought that was gonna make the hearts go down. Yeah, because you're pretty. Shut up and eat a flower. Thank you. So now she wants to marry me. So then all we have to do is wait until it rains, which is literally tomorrow. And then we can get married. So, looks like those of you who said I wasn't ever gonna get married, it's time for you to eat your words. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Num, num, num. Bro failed the Abigail vibe check? How would you know? She still has 10 hearts for me. Also, I think in other playthroughs I've been like, yeah, I think you'd look good in black. But this time I wanted to do the classic boyfriend answer, which is, does this dress look weird? No, no, baby, you look good in everything. That's what I do. They're apparently better for you. I like them, but I don't know how I feel in the taste. Aiden, you got mad game, brother. I don't. My partner was picking up takeout and told me that someone asked if they were single. And what's the answer? Shouldn't you fix your eyes for the ceremony? Well, we're not getting married right now. You were supposed to pick Gump Pink for the extra 20 points in friendship. See, that's the thing about Stardew Valley. Is that you get to do what you want. I didn't want to say Bubblegum Pink. And look, we're still at 10 hearts. So actually it didn't matter in the end. You know? I feel like Minri is like a black belt in 5 martial arts. Show them their wedding ring, so yeah, that makes sense. Do I look fat? Moo! Autocorrected from no. Oof! Yeah, don't do that. That's so unfortunate. I guess nobody wants to hear the story of how somebody asked for my number. Because we're not talking about it, so. Ren is a black belt in Taekwondo. That's awesome. I would tell me. Thank you, Asher. Thank you. I'm glad somebody... Sorry, I get really aggressive when I'm tired. I don't know why. I think... Huh. I am the storm that is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Ow. Hey, Dad, I'm going to give you this piece of advice because I like you and I want you to stay in Pelican Town. Lewis likes me? Bro, but I thought... But everything with Abigail was going so well. Do I have to marry Lewis now? I mean, he's the mayor. If that comes to saying that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in this region. Good luck! I wonder why he would send me that mail today. And I got maki rolls! Sushi in the mail, sushi in the mail. Yeah, I can find your basket, Linus. Oh my gosh, I'm so popular. I said yes, I wanted to hear it. Oh, that's my bad. I totally missed that. I saw that, Gnome. I saw it with my one eye. Why don't you be in PJs? You can be extra EP. I'm kind of wearing PJs right now. I put sweatpants on. Damn, Rizzing Lewis too? Okay. So here's what happened. So I was out in the crowd taking pictures, as you do. And don't you have Avatar PJs? Oh yeah, I do. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Who said Who said yes? I didn't want to hear this story. Sucks to suck. Ooh, blackberries. I thought they were discontinued. Oh, my head's getting cut off. Hang on. Womp. Gwomp. There, that's better. Uh-oh. There. I see this wheel of accents. I see you. Hang on. I gotta find it. You have a PJ toggle? No? What do you mean? What are you referring to? I don't know what you mean. Anyway. Oh, ads. Ads picked a good time to add. Oh no, guys, I don't have the energy to do this. Okay. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes on the clock. I'm a sleepy man from Boston. All right. I'm sleepy. Well, now I don't want to tell the story because now it's gonna sound disingenuous when I'm using an accent. it's gonna sound like I'm a different person. Like I'm pretending to be somebody else who talks like this. What the heck was that? The trash can just exploded. Oh my goodness. Alright. Anyway, okay, well, whatever. I got nothing else to talk about. I might as well talk about the story. Joja Cola, I can give that to Sam. So basically, I found a library book. Basically, I was out in the crowd, taking pictures, as you do, and during a break, one of the band members was out in the crowd, like, socializing with everyone, and was like, hey, get a picture of all of us together. And I was like, okay, I guess I can do that. It's not usually what I do, but like, you're the band. You're the ones paying me, so I guess I'll do it. So I went over and I took a picture of all of them. And then,
Milkman Gaming 8785 says we're no strangers to love. You know the rules,
You
and
know
so
the
do I. A
rules,
full
and
commitment's
so
what I'm
do
thinking
I.
of. You wouldn't
full
get this from
commitment's
any other
what I'm
guy. I just
getting
wanna
by.
tell you how I'm
You wouldn't get
feeling.
this from any
Gotta
other
make
guy.
you
I just wanna tell you how I'm
understand.
feeling.
Never gonna
Gotta
give
make
you
you
up.
understand.
Never
Never
gonna
gonna
let you
give you up. Never gonna
down.
let you
Never gonna
down.
run
Never
around
gonna
and
run
desert
around
you.
and
Never
desert
gonna
you.
make
Never
you
gonna make
cry.
you cry.
Never gonna
say
say goodbye.
Never
Never
gonna
gonna tell a lie and
and
hurt
hurt
you.
you. Well, I timed that perfectly on my end. It ended at the exact same time. Wonderful. Anyway, if I'm allowed to keep speaking, thank you. I was in the crowd and I took the picture of all of these people. I can see that sparkle in your eye, lad. You must be head over heels in love. But I'm afraid a bigger house is essential for a happy marriage. What the What? No, it's not! You don't need to... What? This guy's Sorry, I gotta be Boston. This guy's gatekeeping marriage? Who are you, Elon Musk? Actually, you're not allowed to... more like Andrew Tate. You're not allowed to be happy unless you have a big house. You're not allowed to get married unless you have a big house. How about I kick you in the balls? Give me the conch shell. I'll poke your eyes out. What do you mean I need a bigger house? I hate you. Oh my gosh. And then the next time he goes, oh, actually, you need a better car. Or you can't get married without a car. And then he's gonna say, do you have your 401k filed? You can't get married without a 401k. Frick this guy, man. I hate that fool. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna lynch him in the town square in front of everybody. I am so mad. You have to have the kitchen and the bedroom to unlock marriage. Who decided this? What, just because I can't cook doesn't mean means I don't deserve to get married? Guess prediction chances are lessening? Yeah, prediction chances are freaking zilch, not a 0 now. I don't have the money for that. Why would they do that? Concerned Ape, I'm actually pissed at you, bro. No, I'm just kidding. We could never stay angry with you, Concerned Ape, my precious. We love you so much. Dang it, so my money's wasted because he doesn't have any. I don't have any money. Tar and fed that man. The next day, why aren't you young people having kids anymore these days? Because apparently I'm not allowed to have a kid unless I'm a billionaire. Still got 2 hours. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that in 2 hours, though. The one who made the game alone and published it alone decided that. Yeah, I know. That's why I said that we can't stay angry at him. Anyway, if I'm allowed to continue my freaking story now, please and thank you. /J. Okay, there. That's the 5 minutes up. Ugh. I'm sleepy. See how much it costs. Possible goal next week. Maybe. Maidenless behavior. Alright, I'm taking photos in the crowd. And is somebody down here? Is there somebody in the basement? I'm not going to tell this story unless I'm alone in the basement. I think somebody else is in the basement. You know, it would be really nice if I had walls so that I could stream without people just like walking down the stairs and then listening to me. Okay, I think they're gone. I think they're gone. I think we're safe. Maidenless. Maiden. Anyway, I don't know why I just left and then walked all the way back here. I guess I want to try again because I'm still so upset. After I took the picture of the band member with the people in the crowd, I had a couple more people come up and ask me to take their pictures, which I was like, I don't know why you're asking. Like, I'm not gonna, what, am I gonna get the email of every single person who wants a picture and send it to all of them separately? Like, no. That would be silly. So when people are like, send that to me, and they're like really drunk as well, I'm like, it might be up on the Instagram. And then, so I was used to this response. I was used to, hey, send that to me, and then me going, no, it'll be on Instagram. And then one girl walks up, alone, and I could see that she was with a group of friends. And I was standing off to the side, like, ready to take a picture. And I, out of the corner of my eye, I could see them pointing at me. And I was like, uh-oh. What is this? Because I was like, maybe they want a picture, or maybe they're going to try to jump in front of the camera or something. Like, I just assumed that they're trying to ruin my night. Because that's what the other drunk people have been doing. Like, you know, sticking their beer cans in front of the camera so I can't take a picture of the band, and so that I get a picture of their beer can instead. This actually happened. Anyway, so they're like pointing and giggling, and then the one girl walks up to me and she says, "Can you take my picture?" And I'm like, okay. So I take the picture, and then she says, "Hey, if I give you my number, can you send that picture to me?" And like pulls out her phone. And I said, "No thanks, it'll be up on the Instagram." And she was like, "Oh, okay," and then walked away. And then in that moment, I went, wait, shit. That's such a great story, Aiden. You get so many bitches. Alright, Dex, you don't need to be that way. You don't need to do me like that. I'm still single. I don't have a gay boyfriend. Okay? No need to rub salt in the wound. Add insult to injury.
A salty dog underscore says number 15, Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15,
the last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger
lettuce.
is someone's foot
The
fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be exactly what you get. I'm pretty good at that. Damn, you didn't drop the ball. You dropped the entire fucking ball factory. I know. Although to be fair, I feel like at like a country music outing. I feel like if somebody is getting really drunk at a country music concert, I feel like we're not gonna get along. I don't really listen to country music, and I'm not the kind of person to go out on a dance floor. And if I am, I dance like a little bit. This person was dancing like crazy and also really drunk. I don't think I would ever get really drunk and then go out on the dance floor. Yes, this is copium, okay? I know. Just... It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. I can get you a gay boyfriend if you want. You'll be dating. He'd just be yours to do with whatever straight guys do. Minecraft. Probably Minecraft. In high school, a friend memorized the entire script of the video that came from and wrote that for an English exam instead of anything proper. Why are high schoolers so brain rotted? And I include myself in that scenario. We had one science class where our teacher would make us do something that she called reading assignments, which was like every week you have to read a magazine and write a paper on it. Disgusting fart. And eventually over time we started to realize that she didn't read any of the assignments. It was just to see that they were done. Like, she didn't take the time to actually do them. She didn't take the time to read and grade them. If it was finished, she'd give you a decent score. So then we started sneaking Easter eggs into our reading assignments to see how much we could get away with. And it got freaking redonkulous. It was at the point where my one friend did like a what is the nursery rhyme guy called? Not Scrooge, but Dr. Seuss. Did like a Dr. Seuss-esque rhyme. And then my other friend read like a science article. And then every other sentence they switched to the B-movie script. So it would be like, photovoltaic glass is a material of glass used to absorb the sun, and there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its fat little body is too big for its wings to absorb the sun and generate electricity, and that was their entire thing, and they got like a 98 on it or something. This is why I wish I could have fooled around a little more in high school. I was so uptight that I was like, no, I don't want to get in trouble, because what if she decides to read the one that I do? So I actually like did them every single time. And meanwhile, my friends are like writing the Five Nights at Freddy's lore and getting good marks for it. And I was like, oh, what a missed opportunity. But also, how hilarious is that they just weaved in the B-movie script and she didn't notice, because she so obviously never read them. It's so funny. Do you have iridium grade fish? I think I got one. Throwing large rocks into lakes, that's a guy thing. Yeah. Just like my computer science teacher. Did that happen to you as well, Salty Dog? I've never had a teacher that lax. Yeah, it was weird because she was a little crazy. She was like very insistent on some things, and she would always say, so I went to like a Christian high school, right? And whenever somebody would say, oh, what the frick? She would say, she would get mad at people for like substituting swears, and she'd always say, if you're gonna say that, you might as well just say the real thing. Which is crazy, because it's like, no, that's literally what the substitution is there for, is so that you don't say the real thing. But to her, it doesn't matter. I got an achievement. She's like, it's still the spirit of a cuss word, I guess. But how funny would it be if she's like, hey, well, if you're gonna say, heck, you might as well just say the real thing. And then I go, what the hell? I'm like, well, you told me to say it. Dr. Scrooge. It's been a long couple of days, okay? And also, maybe he was a doctor. You don't know. He was grumpy. Our doctor's grumpy.
_art says Aiden hisse saburi nani yatu no nan pajama kaitaru no isono sensei kibishisujisu.
Hisashiburi e nani yatte en no nande pajama kiteiru no sono sensei kibishisugiso. I have no idea. Thank you for the compliment on my pajamas. What was your strat when you'd play the penis game? I don't think I played it. I don't think I did. I know of the penis game. Somebody says penis, and then the next person has to say it a little bit louder. Yeah, no, I'm familiar. I just don't think we ever did that. I don't know. I guess we didn't think it was very funny. In my case, the computer science teacher was just a math teacher, had no clue how programming worked. And we were using Java, so you're fucked if you couldn't understand something. Oh, that sucks. Insane. I would just go loud off the bat. Yeah, true. Maybe one penis could fly in the classroom. The teacher would be like, "What? Don't say that." And then, but then your friend has to say penis. There are other people in the house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My mom's gonna be like, "What were you doing?" Guys, did I just play the penis game for the first time? I always join at the weirdest possible timing. What is this, middle school? Yeah, probably. A true member of the Pen 15 Club, plus one victim of the penis game. I guess I've played it now. Did y'all watch the movie that had 2 alternate titles and one version was edited to be more kid-friendly? I have not. Did y'all watch the movie that had 2 alternate endings? Or 3 alternate endings? It's called Clue. 80 hardwood in 7 days. That should be easy. I have that every morning. Or high quality vegetables. 25 gold star vegetables in 21 days. I don't want to do either of those. I want to keep my gold star vegetables and keep my hardwood. Do you remember Kids Bop? Yes, I do. I do remember Kids Bop. Arthur and the Invisibles / Arthur and the Minimoys. I didn't know it was called the Minimoys. I am familiar with that movie. I actually really liked it when I was a kid. Arthur and the Invisibles. Your eyes are throwing me off. How long have you had the toggle on? What toggle? What are you referring to? Bruh, Kids Bop. I loved Kids Bop. That's crazy. Even when I was 4 years old, I listened to Kids Bop and I was like, this is the cringiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Red Snapper. I hardly know her. Sell, 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 sell. And then we go to sleep. The cat is in my way. Aiden's just like that. Okay, so your eyes are just naturally like this. Only when I'm tired. Same. Recently discovered the alternate title. It seems we both grew up with the edited version. Huh. I want to say good movie, but I watched it when I was 7 years old, so it might actually be a really bad movie. Aiden, I spent the whole weekend cleaning at my part-time job and playing Eve when there were no customers. That's awesome. You have so much respect from me for doing that. It's storming today. Spirits are in good humor. Carpenter open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I should check to see what it is to upgrade my house. Oh, sick. You can't get married until you upgrade your house. My prediction money is guaranteed. Even if you should have it paid out. Even if you should have paid it out to me anyways. Even if you should have paid it out. Even if you should have paid it out to me anyways. Even if you should have paid it out to me anyways. Even if You should have paid it out to me anyways, since it was rigged. The Invisibles was the more kid-friendly movie. Aiden's eyes are what happens when you try to pull an all-nighter when you're older than 25. I'm 24! And I got 3 hours of sleep. They cut out the kissing and a character pulling a gun on another character. Whoa. That doesn't sound that unkid-friendly. Maybe cut this stream short, bud? Are you not enjoying it? Or are you saying that because of how many times I had to reread your message? That's your fault for writing a bad sentence. Your participles are dangling. I don't know if they actually are. I just made that up. Just drops off to sleep in the middle of streaming. We get to 24-hour stream. You think I'm gonna sleep for 24 hours? If you need sleep, cut it short. If you feel up to it, continue sleep stream. I should honestly, you know what I would love? I'd love like an animated source on OBS, which is like me cuddling up with a pillow and there's like music box. Do 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 playing in the background. And I have like a sleep card. Instead of like a BRB, it's a sleeping. Depends on how sleep deprived you are. Sleep stream would be fun. I'm gonna go play D&D. Bye. Sorry, I forgot my participles. No, Dex. Stay. Alright, fellas. I'm heading out now to engage in Dungeons and Dragons. Farewell. Oh. Okay. Bye, Dex. Have fun, Dex. You could probably make / commission it. Yeah, that's true. Aiden's such an EP boy. Do you guys get really watery eyes when you need to sleep? You still have me? Yes, good. Everybody stay. No more leaving. Now I'm trying to remember what dangling participles are, and it's bothering me. I don't remember. Leaves. No! Make like a tree and get the heck out of here! 1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town's... Oh, sorry, this is Mayor Lewis. It's the biggest event of the year. Drawing people from all across the country to a humble town. If you like, you can set up a... Is it a Grange display? I've never heard this word outside of Stardew Valley. Grange display? Grange display? Grangy? Garange. I think it's Garange. Back to the Future reference. You know it. I'm questioning if you're also drunk. I have had nothing to drink since 2 nights ago at... 2 nights ago? No. It's Sunday. Last night at 7 p.m. So I am 24 hours sober. I'm just really tired. Minri, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink some tea because that might help me to stay alive. Oh, hi Turtle. Hope your streaming day is going good. It is. I'm really tired. But I'm good. My high school driving teacher said that driving after being awake for 18 hours is the equivalent of driving drunk or something. I would believe that. I haven't been awake for 18 hours, but I went to bed at 4:30 a.m. yesterday. And then I got 3 hours of sleep and woke up at 7:30. And I've been up since 7:30. So that's... Well, 12 hours today. Yesterday I got up at 8 and went to bed at 4:30. So 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. would be 12 hours. 9 would be 13. 10 would be 14. 11, 15, 12, 16, 1, 17, 2, 18. Oh. So, I was up for 20 hours. So, that was more than 18. So, yesterday I was up for 20 hours. And then I slept for 3. And then now I've been up for 12. Oh my. Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden. I hope you can get some sleep soon, bud. Oh, thank you. I'm vibing. I'm having a good time. I like chilling out and playing Stardew Valley. I'm just gonna be kind of weird for this stream. I went to bed at 4 because I was taking photos for my friend's band. Hang on, I need to hydrate. I almost forgot. Ah, yummy. I was taking pictures for my friend's band. Cranberries! And, like, the good news is people really liked the performance because they were like, one more song! One more song! And they did that 3 times. There were 3 encore songs. They were supposed to be done at 2, but they did 3 extra songs, so then it was like 2:30 or 2:45. And then we had to take everything down on the, like, we had to wait for everybody to leave, and then we had to dismantle all of the equipment. And then we got locked out of our travel lodge. So I didn't get to bed until like 4:30. I mean, on your 24-hour stream, you were up for 18 plus hours and drunk. Oh yeah, that's true. I think I was only drunk for a couple hours during my 24-hour stream, though. Because I had, like, a bunch of drinks in quick succession so that I could be really goofy. And then, like, a couple hours later, they all wore off, and then I was just tired. Really tired. Ugh. Okay, that's a very cool and valid reason to be up till 4:30. I didn't even want to be up until 4:30. I really wanted to get to bed. BRB, gonna get some hot chocolate? That sounds so good. Can you give some to me, please? Get some for me. Did you get a hangover afterwards? After the 24-hour stream? No, actually, I didn't. I don't usually get them. I also don't, like, for the past couple of years, have not really drank heavily enough to get a hangover or to get drunk. But I have before. Makes you one too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. That goes with my tea. I don't really get, like, headaches from hangovers, but I have that queasy feeling. That's the worst. I'm gonna sell all those cranberries. We're gonna have so much money. So much money. That's all my crops. Wait, did you add an 18 plus tag? Yeah, that was a while ago. That I threw that on there. Fruit. Nom 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 nom. Because we like to make jokes about penis and say swears sometimes. What the heck? Orange. Spiceberry. Go in there. Wild plum and plum. Go in there. Pomegranate, I think, is also autumn. Salmonberry is spring. Spiceberry is spring. Apricot is... This is the summer chest that I'm currently in. Apricot is spring. Where the heck are... Why do I have salmon berries in here? Silly fool. There we go. I made Nutella toast except I accidentally burnt the toast. I'm so sorry. Add jail. Oh no. Stuck in the jail for ads. Let's go see how much it's gonna cost to upgrade our house. Let's do that. There was some flour. There was some flour. Not the AI ads. That sucks. Hazelnut. Berry. Berry. Gemini ad. Holy crap. They're flooding you with all of the AI ads they can. On my streams? Not if I have anything to say about it. But I don't. It's okay, you're good. You're all good. No need to apologize. Besides, it's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. That's a throwback. I am collecting so many blackberries. I'm gonna make so much blackberry jam. Can we get a sleep-deprived karaoke stream? That would be really funny. Holy crap, it's another ancient seed. Wait. The first one you give to the museum, you get ancient actual seeds. But the... More ancient fruit seeds. Ancient seeds. Yes! I think this playthrough has been blessed by the angel Gabriel. You good, bro? No! No! Clearly not. Sleep deprived karaoke stream would be very funny. What would I sing? I wanna rock and roll all night. Wait, I already did that one. Can that go on the quote wall? Yes. What quote? Whatever it is, yes, but I just want to know. Upgrade my house, please. It will cost $10,000 and you also need 450 pieces of wood. That's not that bad. And when I say yes, I mean if you want to go into the Discord and type that into the quote wall, you're more than welcome. Yes, I'm interested, but I am too broke. I can get $4,244 to get me up to 10,000, and I think I have 400 wood. Right? Do I have a seed maker unlocked? No. I think I need one more level in farming and then I get a seed maker. I like how you call them dollars. Oh yeah, is it gold? That's funny. Cold, hard, cash. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Why are you asking me? Oh, the Maki roll needs to go in the community center as well. Okay, well, I have 3 things to donate. I might as well. Community center. Maki roll. Who is Maki? And why did we take her role? And why is she on a roll? What else? Hazelnut and mushroom are probably both gonna be fall foraging. That's not the right one. That was the wrong one. Fall foraging bundle. This one. And this one. Oh, I have a plum, but it's not. Ah! But it's not on my person. Sleep. I wanna sleep. Hi, Shay! Hi, how are you? Tits is working. Hallelujah. It's Abigail's birthday soon, except it doesn't even matter. Because she already loves me. And apparently I just don't have enough money to get married. Okay, sleepy too. Let this be the day where we are sleepy together. Where we are be together. Yeah, I know you said that already, Abigail. Yeah, I know you said that already, Abigail. I'm gonna freaking marry you as soon as my house is big enough. Ow! Are you guys trying to put me to sleep forever? By throwing stuff at my head? Okay, I need money. And I need wood. Oh, this is gonna turn 18 plus real quick. Oh yeah, tits is working. Hey! Hey! I'm talking about the program. You guys know that I already talk about tits enough, as is. Jojackala? Anybody want a Jojackala? Where do I even put that? Here, I guess. Jojackala. I'm putting my hat on because it's raining. There you go. And I'm gonna save these ancient seeds for maybe when I have the greenhouse. I have a lot of wood. I got so much wood. I have so much wood. I have the greatest wood. That's what they always say. Apparently. That's not what I meant. What you said to Abigail. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So was I. You're so dirty-minded, Aiden. What, me? But you guys are the ones who thought of that. Wild thing to come back to and heard an Orange Man accent. Yeah. Apologies. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, Orange Man. China looked at my wood and said, wow, that's some good wood. The greatest wood. I need $5,000. Does anybody want to spot me? $5,000 and then I won't give it back. I'm gonna keep I need to keep this corn for the community center. I'm gonna sell these corn. What if I don't have $5,000? That's okay, then just give me everything that you have right now. And then you can give me the rest later. And I'm gonna sell 20 melons, 8 spice berries, an orange. I should make these hops into... Wait, do I have keg unlocked? I do! I do have keg unlocked. I need to make a tapper. So I can start making, pale ale. That's money. Tapper. Wood and copper. I have copper. I do have copper. Ugh. Sorry, that was gross. Tapper. Tapper, I hardly know her. And then we need oak trees, which is acorns. So then we plant these. I ain't even got one in my bank right now. Oh. Well, that's okay. Opens wallet, moth flies out. Relatable. Vacation juice? Y'all know I love my vacation juice. The airport jungle juice. Welcome to the airport! Get it? Because the original song is Welcome to the Jungle. Bi-weekly pay, yippee! Yeah, I wonder how much I'm gonna get paid for this photography gig. Because as Dex says, the reason I'm like this is because of that job, and so I'm very a little bit sleepy. This isn't gonna be a permanent tree farm, but I'm just dropping them here for now. Lovely. Do I have any paths? No, I do not. Oh my gosh, the lightning is crazy. I always have my moth buddy in my wallet, but recently I've become obsessed with monarch butterflies. What is it about monarch butterflies that draws you in, small girl? I didn't know you did photography. Yeah, a little bit. My friends are in a band, and they were like, wait, didn't you take photography classes in university? Do you want to help us with our band? And I was like, yeah, sure. I like how you're just planting trees in the middle of a thunderstorm. Can you get killed by lightning in Stardew Valley? You cannot, which is nice. But you do have a point that maybe now's not the best time. You actually learned something in university. Well, I wouldn't go that far. No. Yeah. I think I did. They taught me a lot about my DSLR, but you know what's funny about that? Is that they were trying not to. They were like, we're gonna teach you how to use a film camera. And I'm like, ah, yes. Look, okay, I get it. Film cameras are cool. They're retro, they're back in style. You might actually want to use a film camera. But they're expensive. They're niche. And if I'm learning something in university, I don't want to learn how to have a hobby. I want to learn the, you know, actual life skills or industry trade. So whenever it was an option to do something with your DSLR camera, like a digital camera, or to do something with film, I always picked DSLR. And my professor is even like, you should try doing film. And I was like, no, because when university's over, I'm not going to be doing film. I'm going to be taking photos with my digital camera, so I want to learn how to use it. And here I am using my digital camera, and I've never used film. Oh, heck, I don't remember which one of these are oak trees in my... I think this is maple. I think this is an oak tree, and this is an oak tree. And I think that this is an oak tree. And that's it. Bruh, was your school entirely run by boomers or something? Yeah, it's a university. That's what they are. Can we get another Shaden University rant? I think Shaden doesn't come out when I'm tired. Pierre, can you please buy my vegetables? I'm so sick of you, Pierre. I am sick of you. Fine. Fine. Oh, I didn't do Linus's fish up garbage thing, did I? Man, I'm not a very good community-driven farmer. We saw you dumped a bunch of money into this scam of a course. Want to dump more money on overpriced shit? You don't have to /J, Salty Dog. That's how it goes. What do you mean Shaden doesn't come out when you're tired? That's like peak ranting time. Unless you're too tired to be angry, in which case relatable. Yeah, that one. That's the one. I'd love to like raise my voice and be like, the injustice of it all. It's a sham. That they are overcharging money, but I'm too tired right now. I'm too EP. I somehow let my parents talk me out of getting into a trade. What the heck? But getting into a trade is like the meta these days. Just be the dead inside version of Shaden. You're just too done to raise your voice. I think I'm also too done to like come up with something to rant about. Like, I've ranted about university so much. I'm just sick of it. And if I were like more with it, I'm sure I could come up with a new thing about university that I wasn't happy about. That's the wrong chest. But I can't think of anything right now. I'm waiting for him to accidentally fall asleep midstream. That probably won't happen. You silly goose. I'm going to bed. Me. Aren't we all? Whoa. I made some decent money from that. And then I sell the rest of my vegetables at Pierre's. And then I have $10,000, and then I upgrade my house, and then I marry Abigail. But I guarantee that by the time I'm doing that, it's not going to be raining anymore. I wonder if you have to wait until your house is done upgrading, or if you can like upgrade it and then go talk to him and he'll give it to you. Okay, it's going to rain tomorrow. We have another day. Let's go sell our crops. Sleep. Guess what half the courses in my uni is trying to cram down everyone's throats? AI. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. I guess I'm lucky in that... oh, lightning hit one of my crops. Guess I'm lucky in that... AI wasn't really a thing while I was in university. Like, it was just starting when I was ending university, so they weren't cramming it down my throat. But of course, universities just have the most L takes and decide that AI is awesome. What's your degree? The Queen of Sauce? Commerce accounting. Sometimes I feel like the people most excited about AI are boomers. Yeah, because they don't realize that it actually sucks. It is mostly boomers and crypto bros. Yeah. It's true. My mom's taking some college classes and she's like, my professors keep saying AI is the future and it's inevitable. And I was like, okay, boomers. That's awesome. W your mom. I don't understand how professors can say something like that. I have two thoughts on the matter. One is that professors just go crazy when they get their PhD. And two is that they think they know everything about all subjects when they get their PhD, even ones that are not related to their field. Like, you can get... You can get an English degree and then be like, "Oh yeah, AI is the humanity of the is the future of the human race." And I know that. And it's like, if you're not studying AI, then you saying that is just a random opinion. And it's an opinion just like anybody else's opinion. Like, imagine getting a degree in accounting. Or no, that's not a good example. Imagine getting a degree in, like, physical science. And then being like, oh, actually, Einstein was wrong about relativity. I know because I have a PhD. That's a genetic fallacy. That's not how that works. Because they're not going to be around long enough to deal with the long-term consequences. So true. Oh, I said to my mom, okay, boomers, I see. Did I unlock Shaded successfully? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of him came out. Can I do Shaden in PJs? Oh my gosh, I can. That's fun. I don't even want to be an accountant anymore, even slightly. Most of the job is now trying to clear up all the fuck-ups AI makes. That's so sucky. I can't believe that they're already using AI for that, and your job is not being an accountant, it's fixing up the AI's broken pieces. It's such garbage. Overall waste more time than it would have taken to do all the book fuckery it takes to make the company avoid taxes. It's times like this where I lose all my faith in humanity. The whole reason that you're doing this is so that the rich companies can escape paying taxes, which would, you know, benefit the entire world, but they want to hoard their money and never spend it. And so instead of even paying somebody to do it, they get a freaking robot to do it. Like, we're living in the worst timeline. Einstein popping up from the grave. I heard you were talking shit. Sorry, I'm certain the job is going to be fix AI's shit. Sounds of Einstein rolling in his grave. Yay, tax evasion. You had faith in humanity? I will say, despite how terrible everything sounds right now, there are people who are working for the good of humanity. And they're working really hard, and they're doing their best in every field. It's just, that's not newsworthy. To say like, oh yeah, we're preserving wildlife and trying to restore populations that are endangered. That's not a headline. But we dropped a nuke on a country is a headline. So all of the negativity spreads really easily, and you hear all the horrible stuff that's going on in the world. But you don't hear unless you seek it out, you tend not to hear the good things that are actually going on. So I do have some faith in humanity. Closed on Wednesdays? Closed on Wednesdays? I take it back. I've never had any faith in humanity. I hate everything. Garbage. 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 I don't even get to sell my stuff. Can I sell my stuff at Jojo Mart? Someone invent a time machine and save Harambe. Course correct this fucked up timeline. Yes, I completely agree. She's just like me for real. Is she falling asleep? I can't sell you anything. Oh, I can get seeds? Wait, are these cheaper? Yo, I bet they do that on purpose. To make you want to buy stuff from here. But like, why not? I'm not gonna buy the membership. I would just buy the seeds. And they look like they're cheaper. So, unless there's gonna be some dialogue. I guess if I'm gonna marry Abigail, I should probably, like, help her dad's store. No, I don't want a JoJo membership. Up yours. I just want to sell my stuff. I just need money, please. This is so sad. Hi, Shane. Oh, man. $7.50 for a potato? That's the real crime happening here. There are people making solar panels over water to reduce evaporation and maximize power without taking up land. That's awesome. I love that. That's a great idea. Stuff like that. Super cool. Only good news I see is in local newspapers. There's a YouTube channel called Good News. It's helpful. There's the city I grew up in had a news channel that was just fun stuff. Aw, that's sweet. Only thing I remember is when they adopted a puppy to be the mascot. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love that. That's adorable. Putting all this stuff in here. You know I want my hoe. Don't need the scythe. Shane doesn't get fired for not talking to the customer. I wonder if he's just a shelf stalker. But I wonder if he's not supposed to talk to the customer. You let JoJo build over the old building? Already bad ending. Slash JK. I'm going to bed. Good night. Get some rest, Aiden. Okay, Small. Have a good night. I hope you have a good rest. I'll join you soon. As soon as stream is over, I'm going to bed and I'm sleeping for 12 hours. And it's going to be so good. Honestly, as tired as I am right now, the moment when I finish stream and go up and sit, like lay down in my, like brush my teeth and lay down in my bed is gonna be so worth it. Like just thinking of that moment keeps me going. 'Cause I know that it's gonna be all that much better if I'm satisfied from finishing the stream. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have a cat on my lap now. So everything is turning up, Aiden. You brush your teeth before going to bed? I do. Are you a morning brusher? I know you're supposed to brush before you go to bed and when you wake up. But when I wake up, I'm just gonna eat food anyway. Yes, I realize that's boy math. Yes, I realize that's not how it works. No, I will not be changing my habits. Anticipation of Cozy. Exactly. Also, that's a really good band name. Thank you, Seattle. We have been Anticipation of Cozy. You fool. The moment you lie down, you won't be able to sleep. Don't jinx it. Yeah, I have a kitty. She's cute. She's in my lap. I just forget half the time. Double brushing is a myth invented by Big Toothpaste to sell more. Did you say boy math? Yes, I did. Boy math. What's her name? Her name is JoJo. And or Princess. Wait, don't say it. Agile? Oop. Okay, well then I'll, it'll be a surprise. Is there another Transformers movie? It's really funny how I know exactly what the advertisement is you just watched. Tired Aiden. That's me. I got 3 hours of sleep last night because I was helping out my friend's band. And we didn't finish unpacking and getting to the hotel until 4:30 a.m. And I do not normally stay up that late. And I would not recommend that anybody else stay up that late either. It's bad for your health. Physical and mental. Get enough sleep. It's important. The PJ Redeem was a great idea. Minry. Eep Dan. That's me. That's right. That's me. Maybe no money. There's a candy with the slogan, "What the puff?" That's kind of funny. That's the kind of marketing that works on me. I now want to purchase that. Die, potato. Not today. Die, bat. Today. Yay. Ladder. I think there's 140 floors in the mine. So we're getting there. Quartz for my soon-to-be fiance. You know what would be fun? And I wonder if somebody's made this a mod in Stardew. If you get to pick when your wedding's going to be. So rather than it being like 2 days after you propose, if you're like, I want to get married tomorrow, then you can. Or if you want to be like, let's be a fiance for a year, then you could do that too. That would be a fun mod. Pasta ad looks mid, but now I want pasta. Luckily, I'm not very hungry right now because my tiredness overwrites it. But I'm probably gonna be ravenous tomorrow just because I had to carry so much heavy stuff. I feel like I kind of undersold it. We had speakers and they were freaking giant. Like we had to use a dolly to get them out of the trailer. Then we were like hauling them around. It was really tiring. Oh! I made it to the bottom of the mines. I made it to the bottom of the mines. I got a skull key. You're not sure what it's used for? That's fake news. I know what it's for. It's for the skull caverns. In the ad, they were jumping out of a plane, and the guy said, "What the fuck?" and jumped. That's really funny. How much do you lift? I don't really try to hit, like, PR maximums. Or I'm not like, I can bench 280. It's more like, I use my dinky little dumbbells, and I do curls, and, shoulder press every day. Truthfully, I think sleep is overrated. I mean, getting too much of it's bad. So that's true. But getting enough sleep, getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, cannot be more underrated. It's good. It's good to get enough sleep for your body. How's it going, Aiden? I am okay. I'm very tired. Okay, then how much can you lift? I don't know. Probably not a lot. I am small. I wish I had that gene that reduces how much you need to sleep up to 3 to 4 hours. Is that a real thing? That sounds crazy. Some people really just have the cheat codes to life, don't they? How dare. I'm gonna put all of this back in here. And grab all my fruits. And maybe my food. And then tomorrow, because it's no longer Wednesday, I can sell all of this to Pierre. I'll have $10,000. I can upgrade my house. And then if it's still raining and if I'm allowed, I can get the conch and then I can propose to Abigail, whom I did not speak to today. So I should do that. And I'm gonna get her another sweet pea as a gift. All things are possible with enough caffeine. And I'm always saying that. Red Bull gives you wings. That's like their whole slogan. Oh, I can't go give it to Abigail because it's closed on Wednesdays. I know this. Why do I keep trying? What is wrong with me? Yes, and statistically it's more common in CEOs. Cheaters. Or is it that if you don't need to sleep as much, you have more time in the day? So then you can work more. And you're more likely to become a CEO. Imagine having more time in your day and spending it on more work. Yeah, true though. That's actually so true. Cringe. You should spend that time playing Minecraft. Oh no, tomorrow's not gonna rain, so I can't get the mermaid conch. I knew this would happen. I simply knew this would happen. Oh, my ancient fruit has grown. And my inventory is full. Alright, well, whatever. It's not like we're gonna get the money tomorrow anyway, so let's just sell. I'll keep those for making it into stuff. You know what? How many blackberries do I have already? Not very many. Maybe I'll sell that. And then I'll start making ancient fruit into like wine or something. Because I have enough now. I have harvested a reasonable amount of ancient fruit. I have the opposite gene where it's literally impossible for me to fall asleep in less than 10 minutes. So I always have to plan to go to sleep earlier. I'm pretty sure it takes the average human being 14 minutes to fall asleep. So I'm right there with ya. It takes me a little bit longer than 10 minutes to fall asleep, I think, as well. I need to give an amaranth to Marnie. That should be easy enough. Broccoli we don't need for anything. When you put it that way, it sounds sad. I sleep to you voice? Okay. Good night, Pizza Corgi. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I'd spend my extra 4 hours on grinding out another MMO. To be fair, I'd probably end up wasting the extra 4 hours watching YouTube or something dumb. But maybe, what if you allowed yourself those 4 hours to be your like social media scrolling time? You know how when people talk about sleep hygiene, they're like, don't go on your phone before bed because it increases cortisol and it reduces the quality of your sleep and all that, and it wrecks your morning. What if because you know you don't have to sleep for another like 4 hours. Then by the time everybody else is asleep, you can use that time to get at least a couple hours of gaming or scrolling in. And then when it's actually time for you to go to bed, then you can put the phone down and feel good and then have a good sleep. Because a big reason that people like stay on their phones up at night is because they feel like they didn't get enough free time during the day. Like, I didn't get enough time for myself because I was just like at work, or you know, writing emails or washing the dishes. If you had 4 extra hours of time to yourself, you could use that time as gaming time. And then you would no longer feel the need to stay up so late gaming, because you already got your fill. I'd love to be able to fall asleep in 10 minutes. I've heard people say they can fall asleep as soon as their head hits the pillow, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, that's wild. That's a superpower for sure. One which I don't possess. Work expense if at the time allowed. Parkinson's law. Replace work with YouTube. I specifically use timers for my social media apps, so I'm locked out of those apps until midnight, and I always have to be in bed before midnight for early shifts. That's smart. My sister does that. She has a big app that like makes sure she doesn't stay on the phone for too long, and it even gets rid of the fancy looking icons to try to keep you from being on your phone too much. It's basically parental controls on yourself, but it works though. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Yeah. It'd be nice to have the extra time in the day so you don't feel like you're making up for lost time by watching videos before you go to bed. Hi, Marnie. You want amaranth. You're welcome. And are we best friends now, Marnie? We are, which means Lewis's pants. Should I put it in the garage display? It's called wellness timers, and it's part of my phone so I can disconnect. I got addicted to this mobile game in January. I figured I had to lock it behind a password so I couldn't even see it on my home screen without using the password, and that kind of killed it. Smart. There are many strategies to dopamine detox, so that's good. Funny enough, my parents complain I'm not on my phone enough because of how long it takes for me to reply to their texts. That's a good thing. That's good. Be present. Be in the moment. Proud of you for that, honestly. Although, now that I think about it, rather I replaced the addiction with a different app. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes that's how it goes. It helps because I'm unmedicated and ADHD be like, scroll, scroll, scroll. Yeah. Yep. Whatever stops you can put in place to, you know, to help keep yourself focused. Whatever works for you, that's what works. I just realized that Minri said I'm a paperclip in this dimension when talking about on YouTube. I've heard of something called side phone. It's a cool dumb phone. Yes. My sister, who uses the app to keep her off the social medias, has been thinking about buying a dumb phone. And did you get the new Tomodachi? I haven't. Is that the one on the Switch? I've been seeing clips of it on TikTok, which means that it's released now. And it is really funny. It does very much make me laugh. I feel like I've made no progress on this playthrough at all. I mean, I guess we're basically close to marrying Abigail. Oh! Dead sick! Hi! I guess I've just been really gunning to get married, which kind of shows you what my priorities are. I don't have any animals. I haven't upgraded my house. I haven't really made any buildings besides a silo, which is the easiest one. I haven't even upgraded my backpack to... Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. I haven't even upgraded my backpack to the max yet. But I'm very close to getting married to Abigail. It just goes to show what your priorities really are. I got freaking gnomed. I made you a thing, Aiden. I hope it brightens your day a little. Oh, where is it? Did you put it in the Discord, Turtle? I like how she has full hearts and everyone else you know is like 3 or less. Yeah, it's true. I do not care about anybody else except for Abigail. Sleepily waves back. Hi. Hi. We can be sleepy together. It's in fan art? Okay. Let me look at this. Fan art. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I love the way my hair looks in this drawing. It looks so good, Turtle. I want my hair to look like this all the time. Look at how floofy it is. And look at that strong jaw. If I'm being totally honest, this drawing looks more like me in real life than any of my drawings have. It's amazing. I appreciate that so much. Aw, and because I had a hard day. It was a good day. You know, it was hard work, but it was good work. But I am really tired, so that made my day. Thank you, Turtle. You're that guy who only cares about his girlfriend and doesn't pay attention to anyone else? I guess. But that's only in a video game where your relationships are gamified. Whose birthday is it today? It's somebody's birthday. Oh, Abigail left when I came here. Is this you finally asking to sleep with me? No. No, we'll be sleepy together, not we'll sleep together. I know they sound similar. You're just chilling out here in the rain? The valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I think here's a flower. And she's gonna eat it. Hee hee. I'm glad you like it. Seemed like a hard day, so I wanted to give gift. That's actually so nice. I appreciate you so much, Turtle. Thank you. That's very kind. Ah, so you have a strong jaw in real life. I don't have like a sharp jaw. Like a Tom Hiddleston kind of jaw. I have a big bulky jaw. Kinda like Henry Cavill. Not to say that, sorry, immediately trying to compare myself to Henry Cavill is like, yeah, I'm the hottest man alive. No, that's not true. I just mean that it's very, like, square. Turtle's art is always so good. No, your art's amazing. No, my art is so doo-doo. Your art is amazing. Don't say your art is doo-doo. Everyone can have amazing art. I guess I made it to the last floor of the mines, right? So I need to get the Skull Cavern, which means I need to do Community Center. So I guess let's go there. She's gonna catch pneumonia. Romance anime trope time. Yo, I brought my umbrella. I can keep her safe from the rain. I have no jaw. That's fine. Ryan Reynolds is the hottest man alive. Thank you very much. Finally, somebody agrees. Love me some Ryan Reynolds. Wasn't he on Aiden's Hear Me Out presentation? Yeah, he probably would be. I would do that. I didn't need to walk here to check what I need for the community center. Guys, I'm firing with 1 neuron today. I'm sorry. I have 5 gold star corn. I have 5 gold star melons. I can finish the quality crops bundle. I have orange, pomegranate, apricot. I don't have cheese. I don't have honey. I might be able to get all of these with the fruit bats. I think I maybe have an apple. Animal bundle I'm not going to be able to do yet. Fall crops, I think I have all of those. So let's do some community center runs, shall we? Mom says it's my turn with the neuron. No, I barely got to use it. 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. BRB, I get a snack. I'm jealous. Although I have tea. I should keep drinking it. Aiden, Mom says it's my turn with the thinky thing. Okay, just 5 minutes then. Can I just have 5 more minutes, please? I need it. I really need it. You just said you weren't hungry, bro? Yeah, and between saying that and now, I got hungry. Thank you for the hydrate, Molly Pop. Ah. Fresh air. Okay, so. Let me put this away. And do I have room in here for, like, my dishes? I do. So, I need one of these 5, this, one of these. Wait, right? Just regular corn, too? What do I need regular corn for? Oh, fall crops bundle. Okay, you're so right. Don't need bok choy. I can use an orange. I can use... What else? Cherry. I guess I didn't get any apples. Apricot. I can put in there. Melon, pumpkin, corn. I don't think I have the 5 melons, right? No, I only have 4. And I have the 5 corn, but I need more pumpkins. But I'm currently growing pumpkins. That's what all these are. So I should be good on that front. Yams, I think I'm growing. Animal bundle, I said I can't do. Let's see. Of this, I have 4. So I need either a peach or an apple. I think apples are autumn, but I need to have grown a tree already, so I don't know if I can do that. I've already done the jam. Yeah. I might have to get animals, unless I get lucky with the fruit bats. I could check today. I haven't checked today. Go to the cave on your farm. I did check the fruit bat cave not long ago, so it might be empty. Cherry, yeah. These are all ones that I have already. Aiden should yearn for the mines. In a way, I am. Because we've gotten to the bottom of the mines already. I guess I made a lot of progress in that way. And so we're looking for the skull caverns, which we need to fix the bus, which we need to do the community center, which is what we're working on. Oh, I should tap. I need to sneeze. Sorry, I scared my cat and maybe you. I'm gonna get oak resin. I should tap a different kind of tree. And then plum I have, I can finish that. Winter foraging I'll get next season. Fish, I'm so far behind on the fish. Vault, I have no money. Bulletin board, I have a poppy, I guess. I have poppies. Don't I? Is that summer? Yeah, it's summer. I have a poppy. That's it for that one. I think I might have hay. Or wheat. I have a pomegranate, but I need it for a different bundle right now. I might have a frozen geode and a sea urchin or a red mushroom. Frozen geode I don't have. Sea urchin I do have. Red mushroom might be in the mines. Let's go have a look-see. Bless you. Hey, Dan. Hey, Aiden. Hey. Is hay because it's spring? So, like, hay fever season? Oh! 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 Is this a new cutscene? Oh. Oh! Holy crap, that was a lot of bats. Now you needed hay, so I was making a pun. Oh! I rush over. Guys, I've never seen this cutscene before. I'm locking it. Ah! Aw. She got scared. What happened? Hey, Dan. You know I've been practicing my swordsmanship for a while. Well, I decided today would be the day I venture into the caves. But I got scared. I couldn't do it. I'm gonna be honest. I've gone in the caves like every day. I have never seen that many bats. I would be scared too. That was a supernatural phenomenon. Boops Aiden snoot and runs away. I can't chase after you, That's like I'm tired and sneezy and there's a cat in my lap. I guess I'm not as tough as I thought. You're crying like a little baby. Stop. Yeah, that's what every good boyfriend should say. You're safe with me is very white knight coded. Heh. Well, you can't do anything on your own, but as long as you're here, I'm just gonna say I get scared too. I get scared too. I guess when you have something to lose, it's normal to be afraid. Something to lose? Oh! 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 Hey Dan, I really like you. And not just as a friend. You know that, right? Oh! You guys! It finally happened! This was set in motion ever since the Ouija board. Sleeping cat on you is an instant eep. So true. She's so cute! Ah! I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I can't keep it in anymore. I felt this way for a long time. Ads. Wow, the comedic timing on the ads is so funny. Aiden the Rizzler. The Rizzler of Oz. That's so good. That's so good. I hate it when you guys are funnier than me. Stop it. Cuts Aiden's power. You know what? That would be a blessing, because that means that I could have this cutscene again. And I love how expected it was. Unplanned. Don't worry, you guys. They don't know it, because they're trapped in AI hell with Transformers and... Or stuck in ad hell with AI and Transformers. But I'm waiting for them. Oh goody, AI ad. What did I say? What did I say? I knew. Some part of me just knew. Ah, yummy, yummy. Not a pizza ad. Oh my gosh, I would destroy a pizza right now. Except I don't think I'm gonna eat anything. I think I'm gonna go straight to bed when this is done. I'm just gonna crash. And then what day is it tomorrow? Monday? I can work on my video again. I've been gone for like multiple days. I don't like not being able to work on stuff. I can work on Minry's commission again. A while back, I got an AI ad showing how you could forge evidence to win arguments. Like, the people developing AI know that it's not a good thing. That man just threw his phone into a fountain. Let me know when you guys are free. That autopsy is outdated. Ace Attorney reference? I appreciate that reference. I understood that reference. Love Ace Attorney.
Objection!
Objection! There it is. Are you guys out of ads now? I waited just for you. Yesh? Okay, good. She says, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I can't keep it in anymore. I've felt this way for a long time. Eee! You don't have to say anything right now. Let's just stay here for a while. Kiss her! Kiss her! Yeah! We actually did! I didn't think we were actually gonna... Yeah! That was awesome! And she's gone. She just disappeared. Guys, I got my energy back. I have my gumption back. That was actually so sick. Bro, you know it's well written when I'm like, this is when we kiss, and then it actually did. Bro! That was so good. Ow, my ears. Sorry, DeadSec. Come on, you gotta admit, though, that's a moment worth yelling for. We smooched! I found a clip of some live streamer getting angry about the fake autopsy, and sometimes I play it for my mom and it makes her laugh. Why was she waiting for you in a mine, though? She was gonna go down and explore it herself, and then 10,000 bats flew out of the cave and she got scared, and I just found her here. Aiden the Sigma male barfs from saying Sigma male. Blech. Oh, I just did too. That was great. That was wonderful. I'm glad that I made the right choices. And that we got to smooch at the end. We got to smooch. That was the best. One of my favorite cutscenes. It's gotta be. He's awake now. I've regained consciousness. I just needed to kiss Abigail. That was so hype. That was so fun. Guys, this is why we play video games. At least this is why I play video games. You should have done this earlier. Well, we weren't even at 10 hearts with Abigail earlier in the stream. We only got that halfway through the stream. Bling, bling, blong, bling, bling, blong, bling. Yes, we play video games so we can pretend we aren't single. Exactly. And, like, my character has got so much game. My guy's got so much riz. Hey, Dan? Ooh. Wild fall seeds. Okay. Sure. Aiden trapped by Eponus. This prison to hold me? Exactly. All I needed to do to wake up was to smooch Abigail. What a rush. I feel invigorated. Worry not, though. I'm still immediately gonna fall asleep once I climb into bed. Sleepy time. She comes. Aiden, have you played any other dating sims? Tomo just romance is Preston in Fallout 4 as punishment. Does Tomodachi Life count? I don't know. I know nothing about Fallout. Wait, you can romance people? I don't know if I have played any other dating sims. I don't think I have. But I should, though, right? I should play more dating sims. Because evidently I'm into it. I'm getting very EP2, so I'm gonna head out. Should we guess prediction as no for this stream? Yes, I think that's fine, Minri. There's no way that we're gonna get the house built, make it through like 2 days for the house to be finished, then wait for a rainy day, then get the mermaid's conch, then wait 2 days, and then have the marriage in like 15 minutes. You should try Arcana Mystical Romance. I'm gonna look it up. I will say though, if it comes to like a dating sim slash visual novel, it's all about the art style. Arcana Mystical Romance. Yeah, it's not anime enough. It needs to be more anime. It looks cool though. Bye, Minri. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good sleep. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. That would be a hilarious stream, methinks. I actually think that would be really funny. Maybe I should do a dating sim on stream. I would actually be so down. That'd be really funny. And then I can, like, ask you guys what you think I should pick for the options and stuff. In one companion's case, if you pick enough locks. It's a really good dating sim with a cool story. I have a cat in my lap, too. She's trying to eat my cereal. Ace Attorney playthrough when? I would love to play through Ace Attorney, but that means I have to purchase the game. And with what money? Ciao, Minri. Speaking of visual novels, we watch Aiden simp over fictional women. It's what everybody dreams of. It would be funny, though, right? I think there's some humor in how excited I get about the fake games. Good morning, Mr. Haydan. I came by to ask you a favor since you're such a kind neighbor. You see, I'm trying to train my goats to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. So, since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you'd bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance. There's no pressure, but if you want to, just swing by my house between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. with a cave carrot. You'll make an old girl very happy. Bye. Bye, Marnie. I can get you a cave carrot. Dear neighbor, when I'm not taking care of animals, I like to experiment in the kitchen. Since we've become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like it. Pale broth. Thank you, Marnie. I actually love Marnie. What a great character. She's so sweet. I got it on sale at Christmas for like 10 bucks. What, 10 bucks? Really? Oh, I forgot to put these in there. In the community center. Oops. It's okay. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of grace here because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of tired today. Cave, carrot. I have those. That's exactly why I hoard everything. What if I just gave her Mayor Lewis's shorts? I still remember your very first stream. Oh my gosh, that was almost a year ago now. It cannot be forgotten. Yeah, I was talking about simping over fictional characters, but you know, what else is new? Add Southern Belle to the accent wheel. That would be quite funny, actually. I do have Southern as an accent on the wheel. I just don't think we've ever landed on it. Also, makes a goat joke only one person here would get. I can never play a dating sim the same because I'm attracted to everyone and have a hard time making choices. Just multiple playthroughs. That's all you need. I think I have the opposite problem, which is that I immediately know which character I want to go for. And I ignore all the other characters. I'm like, oh, what, you have a story? I don't care. I don't care about your story. You're not the one I was thinking of. Get out of here. Just gonna chuck some seeds in here because I'm not really growing anything else. We'll do one here, and one here. Seed, and then I need to water these as well. Because it's not waning. Now that I think about it, I can't think of if I've played a dating sim that's not Tomodachi Life, if that counts. 1 year anniversary stream when? It's probably coming up. It's in May, if I'm remembering correctly. That was literally the very first stream. If nothing else, I did a good job setting expectations for what my streams would be like. 1 year anniversaries that you make a part 2 to the presentation. I probably could add some new fictional crushes. I brought you your cave carrot, but I'm lazy and I want to smooch them all in one go. Understandable. Maybe then the best course of action is just watching playthroughs so that you can see everyone's story. Is that really a problem though? I don't know. You brought the cave carrot. Thank you so much, Haydan. Mr. Haydan. There you go. I put it on the floor for you. Nice and clean. This looks great. Almost want to eat it myself. Almost. Oh, these things? I'd chow down on them every day. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I really do appreciate it. She's so sweet. Marnie's so nice. We're friends now. Thanks again for helping me out. And my goats say thanks too. Also, I'm just realizing that the whole like, I like you Aiden thing was funny because she's already my girlfriend. Maybe I should have waited. Maybe that would have made it more dramatic, you know? Whoa, I have $16,000. Oh no, he's hanging out with another girl. Ooh. No, Marnie is my friend. I would never cheat on Abigail with Marnie. I could buy wool for the community center. I could buy a catfish for the community center. I could buy a rare crow. I could buy a coffee bean. Interesting stuff. We're best friends now. We're gonna have soft tacos later. What is that from? I know that from something. If she didn't say that she liked you, then how did she become your girlfriend? Excellent question. I gave her a bouquet of flowers and she just said, I accept. And then later she said, I like you. But I guess just accepting a bouquet of flowers doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just that in this game, if you do accept, it automatically makes you a boyfriend and girlfriend. Some meme, I can't remember. Okay, yeah. I wasn't there for that part. Oh, yeah. That was a few streams ago, I think. Oh, red mushroom. I also need that for the community center. I also should have bought that, gem fruit. Because if you grow it in the autumn and then... and then give it to this guy, then you get a star drop. It's a cultural symbol within the realm of the game universe. That's probably the in-lore explanation. Ah! God, I keep getting exploded. But my mind is too far behind to like process any of it. I think ideally, if we were to retcon it, we would just say that the whole...
Wow.
Oh, hi, Wally. Bye, Wally. I think if we were to retcon it... it would be that you have that encounter with Abigail first, and then you give her the bouquet of flowers. I just realized I said D&D and I meant TNT. Okay, I was wondering what that was. The TNT scared your cat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the kitty. Ba 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 ba. I guess right now the main focus is getting money and community center, right? Or wait, maybe I have the wood. I have the money. Let's go upgrade our house, right? I think these are autumn. I'm just gonna put them in there. I think red mushroom you can find in the mines, so I'm gonna put them in the mines chest. This goes here. Grab some wood. Eigo ga hanasenai. No, yeah, you're right. I'm not really speaking English. I'm just a little sleepy. Just a little bit ready to go to bed, I think. No, me? Oh, you. I can't speak English. I thought that was, I actually did read that correctly, so go me. But I thought you were saying that as if that's something I would say. POV, you're Aiden Sketches, I can't speak English, that kind of thing. I guess it can be interpreted either way. So true, so true. Hi, Sebastian. Oh, I was up until 3 reading this new book. Do you read, Hayden? Yeah, I kinda only really like sci-fi and fantasy. Oh yeah? Well, did you read the new Cave Saga X? I won't spoil it for you, but oh man. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I immediately understand the appeal of Sebastian now. I'd like to upgrade my house. どっちも英語話さない。Sci-fi! 10,000 gold and 450 pieces of wood. But then that means I don't get the backpack upgrade. Or more crops. No, you know what? I'm doing this for love. And what better reason is there? Yes. Get started tomorrow. Should be finished in around 3 days. Okay. At least that's good news because there's no way we were ever getting that done regardless this stream. Hear me out? Hear you out what? With Sebastian? Everybody falls head over heels for Sebastian. Everybody loves Sebastian. So you're in good company there, Molly Pop. Oh my gosh, I thought I got exploded again. I thought somebody threw TNT at me and I got jumpy for a second. I need to put tappers on something else. Oh, I can't tap that one. Because then I can get syrup and put it in the community center. No, you. No, me? What's my hear me out? You think I'm into Sebastian? Perhaps in another life? Are there any more trees growing on my farm over here that I could tap? No. I think eventually I want to... You just said, I see the appeal. Yeah. I'm like, I get it mentally. In my head, I understand why. But I don't feel it emotionally. Not in the same way that I do for Abigail, you see. Anyway, this is gonna be like my animal pen. I want to have like a coop here. And I want to have a barn here. And then I'm eventually gonna make this a big like ring. Because there's not a lot of good places to plant crops. But I think I'm going to put a plot of crops here. And a plot of crops here. Maybe one in the middle. We'll see how much room we have. And then underneath this, I think I'm going to go with like a shed. Or maybe 2 sheds for making wine. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. What about Ryan Reynolds? Well, if you have the opportunity to go for Ryan Reynolds, you always go for Ryan Reynolds. That's a no-brainer. I go to Eep in the game and now also in real life. Guys, I am so excited to sleep. I can't tell you how excited I am. Oh my gosh, everyone is streaming. I am going to send you over to Salte because we haven't raided them in a while. Salte. And they're nice. Thank you, Molly Pop. I will go to sleep and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get in bed and kick my feetsies because I'm going to be so nice and comfy. Thank you all so much for watching and for sticking around to the end. I appreciate all of you. I'm sorry that this stream was weird and that I'm so freaking exhausted, but I hope to be back to normal for next stream. I will see you all then. And until then, have a good night / have a good time zone. Don't forget that Raiden is our raid message, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.